Alright, so new fast Merlin is here, and she looks pretty good. Let's already start the match. No time to waste. We're going with mono green unknown. I'll explain as we go. Doesn't look good to run a team like this because of all the bonds that people are using, but we'll risk it. There are many other teams I want to use. But now, as we go into our match, please don't skip to the match because I'm going to explain what she does. You're going to be very confused if you skip. At the start of Ally's turn, and you see when it begins, she randomly applies one element to the enemies. And as we're here, you're going to see, of course, pawn, like I said. But let's see our type disadvantage, because pawns are very common. You see at the bottom here, of their little feet, their little disgusting feet. You see it pops in. So this is like a random effect. And once we attack them, we apply something that's called, let's do this. Something that's called element. And if you stack 4 of those, the bigger element is applied. So you see, we stacked 2 in each one. It's different pictures because each one's different. That's pretty good for level 1 type disadvantage. Okay. It's still like, you know, we're still going to take a lot of damage because it's Bond. Like, Reinhardt can really just one-shot at Merlin. But the thing is, for each of those... Oh, maybe I should have put Tarmalink on her? For each of those elements stacked on the enemy there, she increases all her stats by 7%. So we had a lot of stats. Look at our stats, goddammit! Let's do this. And then this. And this. Once the 4th attack goes in, the bigger effect happens, which you'll see right now. So, for both Reinhardt and Arthur, it was stun. And for Ban, it was attack seal. Ooh, that one did way less. Because there weren't as many elements on the enemies, and now we're disabled. See, mono red is not what you want to run. Oh, sorry, mono green. Because of, you know, the bonds and stuff. You definitely don't want to run this. I think we're going to have to find a better team because of that. But the good thing is, so we're going to start a new stack now. Let's do this. Let's do this. This and this. We're gonna start a new stack now because the effect went away. Right? As you can see, even though he had the dodge, he still took it, the effect. It's very convoluted. What do the effects do? You ask? Well, it's random. The effect that is gonna be applied to each specific enemy, and it can go from stun, additional damage equal to 50% max HP. That's a great effect against Ban, right? Or Reinhardt, whatever. Attack skill disable, which we saw. We saw stun and attack seal, and then also minus 100% crit rate as well. Let's do this. Yeah, that level 3 right there hit so hard on Arthur, even though he had, like, pretty good damage reduction, because the effect of the card is similar to Darkness, where for each of those debuffs, she does 40% more damage, and because it's AoE, if you can have, like, 4 debuffs in all the... If you can time to attack them when they have the 4 debuffs, it's crazy. The way it works is a little harder to like time than Darkness, I feel like. Because they really go away like that. Right after the 4th attack. Like Darkness, it doesn't go away until like the turn ends. But yeah, the other attack card is like take off ultimate gauge. Same one as Halloween Gaffer. Oh wow. That was a hard one. Okay, not Bond. That's good. That's good. Let's see. So I'm gonna try to stack and then do the attack once it's stacked. Let's not do the attack in the first time like I did last time. I'm gonna attack once with each of them. Boom. Let's attack. So I don't know what the tornado is. I know this is the increased damage. The fire one is the increased damage. So you can see we apply the debuff before the attack goes off as well. This card is a low multiplier, it's not gonna hit very hard. Okay. I need to like... Okay. At the beginning of the turn, I'm just gonna... Oh, she can cleanse! Yeah, that's an issue with the... With this over, like... You know, darkness, right? Darkness, there's nothing they can do about. This they can just cleanse. That's an issue. Let's just use the card anyways. It's like, yeah, some people still use Margaret, but it's not very common, so it's not going to be that often that this happens. But if we go into a meta where more people use cleanse units, it will become a problem. You know? It will become a problem. So you gotta think of that. I guess it's a way of balancing it because stunning is very powerful. But like, okay, really think about this, right? Really think about this. Is stun really that much more powerful than encroachment? Like, really think about it. Encroachment, you're dead. The moment you're encroached, if you're facing a good player, you are dead. That character is dead. They might as well be stunned. Oh no. The way it feels a little weaker than Estarossa, but it's less restrictive. It can use any character, so you want to use her with AoE characters, right? So you can proc more. Let's, we're not going to attack Seal the first turn, because actually going to do is this. We're going to debuff, we're going to rank up Merlin. We're going to level 3 for Merlin. Next turn. And hopefully also attack Seal, if the cards allow me. Okay. He can't ult rush with Reinhardt. We're gonna remove the dodge, rank up Guffer, attack Seal. So our stats are very high to the point where he can't kill us. Yep. Our stats are so high with the darkness stat, not darkness. Element stacking. Might as well be darkness. So let's we're gonna rank up Guffer. Oh, but that's gonna be 4 elements. No, you know what? No. We're gonna rank up Merlin. We're gonna attack. And let's see, do I kill here? It's gonna have 4 darkness. Or elements, sorry. On each one, once the attack goes off. Can I wipe a mono red? Because mono red is very common. Well, I most certainly can. I most certainly can. And you know why she wiped mono red? Because she used code NAG, link in the description for free shipping purchases over $30. I included that in. You didn't even see it coming! Haha! So that is actually the issue. The thing procs after the 4 attacks, right? Which is why, the reason why I didn't actually do that was because I was concerned. Like, I don't know exactly how it goes, if it goes away actually. Other cleanse. Never mind. Okay, this is not live anymore. I'm sorry. This video was supposed to be 50 minutes long with like multiple different teams I used with Merlin. I played with Ungeared, I played Geared. I played so much of Merlin. The video is getting falsely copyrighted non-stop because I used some non-copyrighted music that someone's like striking my video. And so I'm having to re-record the whole thing, starting from those songs. So I don't know what I'm cutting. I don't know what I'm not cutting. I actually don't know because I'm just gonna cut at the end. But listen, I've used Merlin quite a lot. So instead, I'll make up to you. I'll make I'm very tired, but I'm gonna make the like longer showcase for her later today. I'm just gonna tell you what I think about Merlin right now, and what I've used of her for like hours of playing. I played it for over an hour. Not even counting the matches that were in the video, but the matches I cut off that were, you know, like over an hour long of gameplay. This Merlin looks very, very underwhelming. Honestly, I think this is a similar case to what we saw with DN, where DN was a festival that looked incredibly underwhelming. She was. And then eventually they released characters, or one character specifically, Tormiel, that helped her out a lot. Now this Merlin struggles super hard against like Mono Red. And guess what? That's the team you see the most in PvP. So it really sucks for her. Might not kill Reinhardt here. This ultimate is incredibly strong. I think I can leave in the parts where I talk about what she does. I'm sorry if I am cutting that off and I'm not explaining. I'm so pissed right now. But her ultimate should one-shot because for each of those like red debuffs, she does like a ton more damage. But the problem is like Reinhardt, anytime that he's immune, she becomes completely irrelevant. She stacks like Estarossa wants to stack, right? She stacks like Darkness, but way worse because it can be cleansed and immunity counters it. Like the thing is that Darkness, because it's gray, if the character is immune or cleanses, it doesn't care about it, right? Yeah, Reinhardt can be immune for the like, I don't know, the encroachment, but he still has the darkness on him, which still makes him take more damage, right? When it comes to Merlin, that's a different story. Oh, you're dead, Dian. She's just so incredibly underwhelming for a festival unit. And like, not people say, oh, not every festival has to be OP, but it's a festival. She's the most expensive character that they release. And I think what's gonna happen is she's gonna get like characters to run with her or something like that. Also, if I sound pissed off, I'm sorry. I am pissed off, okay? This video was supposed to go out like 4 or 5 hours ago, depending on if YouTube takes 2 hours to upload this video, trying to find more copyrighted music, because that's what happens when you get a copyright claim like that. This video was supposed to go like 5-6 hours ago. I'm missing on so much, and it'd be like that. I'm gonna try to rush this out, so at least I have something to upload, but this video is way worse than the video I wish I could upload. It just pisses me off because of that. When you attack with like debuffs like Galfrey, it does proc her passive, but the problem is that her passive doesn't proc fast enough. Like, you have Summer Merlin that attack seals you in the first turn that she attacks, right? And like, let's say you go second with this Merlin. You're gonna take his turn, your turn, his turn, your turn, to then proc one of the mini debuffs. That's so long. So long. While Summer Merlin, boom, fully attack sealed my whole team. It should just take so long to proc her stuff. And I don't know how they're gonna like change that. I don't know if they're gonna drop a character that can attack twice. Because the way it is, with how slow it takes to... With how slow it is to like proc her full effect, it feels like, why is this a festival character? I see what they're going with, but I also rely so much on the RNG. Like here, I would be much better off if all of the units on the enemy team had the opportunity to be stunned. But no. Like, what is this? This is the crit chance one. I don't care if Akina gets lower crit chance. Like, yeah, the other card's going to do less damage, but like, I prefer if she gets stunned, right? And the worst of all, the worst offense, I think, of this unit is that it doesn't stack like Darkness, where Darkness goes away when encroachment leaves, right? And encroachment leaves at the end of the turn, or if it gets cleansed. But at the end of the turn nonetheless, her debuffs leave the moment 4 are stacked and the attack ends. So if you stack 4 with maybe a character like King, that's what happened. I'm sorry. If you want to watch the full thing, check my Twitch VOD, because Twitch doesn't copyright bullshit like that. But if you proc the 4 attacks with King and then you attack with her, then they have no stacks and she does no damage because her attack card needs the stacks to do damage. I don't know what she's trying to be, honestly. She's trying to be a support unit because she only buffs herself. Is she trying to be a debuffer? Because you can't even choose what debuff you want to proc. Is she trying to be a DPS? Because it's so inconsistent the moments you can and can't DPS. Right? Like, she's trying to be many things and doing nothing. You can do like a big moment of damage like I've done. I think I can leave the moment where I did like 1 point something million on a Bond team. I hope I can. Like, you can have some moments where you do a lot of damage, like when you stack all the elements. But those are far in between. Most of the time she is looking pretty underwhelming. And her being green is a very interesting choice, considering that they must know that right now Reinhardt and Ban are the most popular characters in PvP. Reinhardt is the most popular character in the game right now in PvP. You face him every single match. Like, it's basically every single match. And my showcase, you know, although it was 50 minutes long, and I wish you could see that one, I was getting so angry because that's all I was facing. I was only facing Reinhardt. I swapped to ungeared. I faced a few non-Reinhardt teams, but then she kind of was underwhelming ungeared. And then every single time I faced Reinhardt, I could still win sometimes. But like, it was like, why am I even doing this? I could just use demons. Demons are so much better. And then I don't know. I think she's looking very underwhelming right now. But see, like, this debuff kind of sucks. It's a corrosion debuff. When has corrosion been relevant ever in PvP? Tell me. And she's a PvP only character. It's not like I can use her in PvE. Her debuffs are not gonna work. Oh wow, I can farm with her. She's double AoE. That's it. Like, she has a corrosion on her that only procs at the end of the following turn. So it doesn't do any immediate, like, help or anything. Like, the stun is neat. I like the stun. Right? You see the corrosion. Not even like a... It's I don't know. So, sorry, the video is very angry and kind of short for a new unit showcase. My unit showcase is usually like 30 minutes long with multiple teams. I'll make it up in a few hours today. I'll upload a longer form of that video. I'm just gonna lay down first and take a nap because I'm incredibly pissed at that. And also that YouTube takes like 2 hours of the video already being uploaded to then tell me, oh, by the way, you've been copyright claimed. So you better take the video down because you can't even upload it. It's like go chop the video. Anyways, I think I have an outro actually. Well, alright, to close out the video, I'm actually having to re-record the last match because it got falsely copyrighted. And that's why my video is going out so late. It's like going out 3 or 4 hours later than I usually do. Yeah, I guess I'm doing 2 matches, not 1. And it is unfortunate that people won't be able to see the last match that was planned to go out, because that match was really good to show that this Merlin is not very strong right now, and is maybe in the near future going to get a character that's going to help her out, because she really doesn't do much. The way her passive works is a little backwards, It just takes too much for so little a lot of times. Like, okay, Reinhardt lowering his crit chance is cool, but I would much prefer if maybe I have a stun on him, right? But I can't choose that. Maybe even attack seal, but like, I can't really choose what I want. And on the match that won't be going live anymore, DN carried completely. Merlin did absolutely nothing, and DN completely carried. So the way I see it, she's not very good right now, but they're gonna make her good. They're gonna release like something to help her, similar to like DN was really bad at launch. So yeah, Arthur's stun is cool, but I much prefer if he was stunned. Doesn't matter, him being stunned is also good, I guess. Like, Diana was very, very bad. And then she got Red Tarmia, you know? I can see it being a thing. Let's go for her ultimate. Let's go for her ultimate. The fact that it resets like that, I don't like the way it resets. I think it was... They should have made it how it was with Astarosid. It's just worse than Astarosis, the way it works. Do I kill here? I think so. I'll attack him. Oh, I should have got Goffer's ultimate and ulted, but I think I'll still kill. Yeah. I mean, he's immortal, so it is what it is.